Well, as always, it's Kate. Kate's Garden Chicken and Cat Ramblings, and I promised I would show the door. Okay, so this is me looking at the coop. It's made with all scraps, all by myself. No help, so this is the door being held up. So I can, oops, sorry, slide this thing. So this wide thing on the bottom is just back up. It spins out of the way. This little thing goes down. And the upside Dunkin' Donut tarp cover. If you do it this way, you can see it's a drink. But I cut out the board here, and this I'm just going to probably just tack up here. And so they can go right up their ladder into the coop. I don't know if I'll be able to afford it, but I would like very much to get one of those run chicken electronic doors that I can set on a timer, so that like in the cold winter, you know, at 6 o'clock a.m. when it's dark, if it's snowy, regardless of the weather, it'll open and they can come out of the coop and then run around here in their run. And then once I'm up, or it's, you know, I can let them out of the run to run the yard, which I will do every day, you know, unless it's like deep snow or totally pouring rain. I'd rather them stay here and stay dry. Of course they would too. So I might try to get a hold of the guy that reps those chicken run doors. Grandpa Adler Farms has one. Adler Farms has one. A lot of people have one, and maybe even Walker Farm Fam or Coghill, other people who have chickens. But until then, you know, it's just going to stay open until it gets really cold winter. And if I can't get one of those, because they're like $200 or more, you know, and that's so out of my budget. I mean, Paul might do it, but I hate for him to do that for my chicken coop. But I'll see what I can figure out. But anywho, I'm not a big enough channel for, you know, for them to send me a door or to get a big discount. But I'm going to look into getting one. And on each side of the door where it's open here, I can frame it in. That'll be no problem. But right now, that's fine. I added this shelf today because, like I had said in previous videos, Miss Luna Houdini wants to set up here on the back. So I made a little bit bigger shelf, so if I had to set, like, cold winter, if I need to set some food and water up there, because they, you know, it's just absolutely too cold for them to come out in the run, or at least some water so it wouldn't freeze, I can do that. I can mount it to the wall, and they can get up there to eat or drink if they want. And if they poop, it's just going to slide off, because, you know, they're chickens. They're going to poop all over everything anyway. So, anywho, that's where we're at. What do you guys think? I'm like, we don't know. I also used the polycord to make a hanging shelf. I didn't want to pull on these too much because, I mean, this is hollow. It's steel, but it's still hollow. I've got enough weights resting on all this with the roof. So over here on the far edge, where it's not in the middle, I dangled it from these support beams. And I may, you know, if I ever start to see that the kennel is sagging or anything, cut a 2x4, you know, like a pillar to reinforce and help out. But I think it'll be fine. There's always things that can be done, you know, flush to the side of the run to take, you know, weight off those little bars. But this is the only area where it's gonna be a little heavier, because these ladder things, you know, are hooked together. They are a bit heavier than just a single 2x4. But that's it. The door's done. I didn't, it's been vinyl wrapped. The only thing left to do for winter, besides try to find an automatic door, I may have to go with a different, you know, I think Omelette makes one, but I'll have to look around. I may have to just get an aftermarket cheaper one, and if it burns up, it burns up. We'll see. But the only thing left to do is to the door comes right against here, is to, I'm going to put some timber across here and then here. That will keep, you know, if a chicken decides to get up against the door, their little leg's not going to fall through, and it'll keep a draft from coming up that way. But then again, the whole outside of this coop, except for the very bottom, is going to be wrapped. And I may end up wrapping it as far as, you know, midway, just to help with the with a windbreak. But the rest of it's going to be open air. And next weekend I'm taking down the shade cloth. So, all right, that's where I'm at. I'm done for the day. And this will just stay up now until, you know, it gets cold enough winter and I get things finished. But in worst case scenario, if I have to, I'll just put a door that I can just remove every day and tack up every night with, you know, with something along the same lines. Slide it in, something. But wish me luck on getting one of those automatic chicken doors, which I have hesitated not to get one because I think it's good exercise. It makes me get up earlier and it makes me come outside. But, you know, if we have blowing, drizzling weather, you know, hopping out of bed and getting out here is going to be tough. But I can't neglect my little flock here. Laddie Roo, he's like, go away. You got my girls all upset today with all this noise. Kiva on the right, Neve on the left. There's the blue Americana, Miss Bronwyn. Here's Una. Everybody's just grooming right now. And Luna Houdini, looking for a way to get out. So I moved the logs that were, these stumps that were in there. One was underneath their coop and the other was just floating about and in my way. So I moved them back out here, hung their little swing there by that perch, and I might just leave the ladder in here for the winter, see if, you know, they hop up on it to get out of snow or whatever, but we'll see. All right, everybody. Thank you to all my subscribers, new and old. I appreciate you so much. Please like, share, and encourage everyone to hit that subscribe button. Bye, y'all.